Brand new in Señorita, a super long one. So disclaimer, Señorita is the name I give to create this kind of color, but I create the color every single time myself, so allow for some variation within the tones and the starting base color. So if you bought one Señorita and it was a certain way, then you buy another Señorita and there's a slight deviation. I don't mass produce them as a factory. Does that make sense? So I don't put them in a machine and they pop out exactly the same. So with anything hand customized, you have to expect a bit of variation. That's my little disclaimer. This Señorita is a 24, but to be honest, she does kind of stretch down to 25 in certain places. Obviously this is a layered length, but that's her kind of length on a human, so like so. Beautiful, very similar to what I wear, slightly darker. I think I've just gone a bit blonder with the extensions underneath and I've oxidized. So that's mine, and that's the Señorita. So say she's the Señorita if you wanted to be a little bit browner and less ginger than me. This Señorita is not as, you know, strawberry, blondie, gingery. So it just depends what you want. I think I would suit both very equally. So 24, 25 inches, that is the layered length, 8x8 stretchy wefted cap topper. Beautiful silk tops, beautiful silk density, super natural and very prominent, so it shows, it doesn't look like a little wiggy line. Lovely extra front hairline going back and over, and 162 grams. That's actually not very high, it's just a good happy medium for the length involved. She's brown, caramel, sun-kissed, blondie mix. Little blondie money piece just around the front, but again, not as blonde as sort of I look, but it does allow pop. And then a level 5 dark, not really a darkest, I'd say it's a dark brown, and of course this is freshly dyed, so expect that with time to, you know, not fade but lighten a tiny bit, especially as we approach the sunny months. And this is what she looks like. So outside a little bit darker, the other way around, outside a little bit lighter, inside a little bit darker. So keep watching. I'm going to put her on the mannequin, I'm going to twirl her around, I'm going to show her in all her glory, I'm going to show her inside outside. You get a good idea. I can make her skinny, I can cut her shorter, I can cut her shorter and make blunt ends, I can make her skinny, and after I've cut her shorter, to take away the blunt ends, we can do a face frame, which I definitely think she'll need for a length like this. I can kind of do a fringe bangs, you name it. So again, a quick visual on a person. That's the dark root, that's the colour of her. I'll take a step back so I'm not in the sun. Very dimensional, gorgeous. But if you wanted to be quite blondie and quite sun-kissed and you love my kind of colour, you wanted to be as blondish as I am, I do think she might be a bit darker. Can you see that? But I love the contrast. All right, any questions, please ask.